This right here is resolution. Okay, I see who we have, and okay, I like the position that we're in. It's time to pause, take a deep breath, maybe take a nap, and then you're really into what is the next recruiting class, and that's just the nature of the business.
Good evening and welcome back. I'm Michael Cowell with your sports. I am right there with you, Les, on that nap. A tiring day has turned to night for Les Miles, and I imagine the head man has his feet up, a glass of buttermilk by his side, soaking in the sweet feelings of success. Miles, for the ninth time in his 12-year tenure, pulling it out on signing day, pulling in a top 10 ranked class. This year's class closer to the top 3, and as with every class, everybody wants to know who's going to see the field first.
I think the corners can be, shut down group of corners that can have impact and can give us a lot of flexibility with, where we move people. I think Rashard Lawrence inside could be a step in and knock it down and be pretty special there. This Devin White, we're going to have to find something to do with that guy. As fast as he is, he's 250 pounds. I mean, 6 foot, just under 6'2", and probably runs under 4'4". I mean, this is a very large, very fast man. So we're gonna have to develop an opportunity for him.
I swear for a minute I thought Les was describing me. Large, fast. LSU's class really on point. Les setting the fence up around the state, getting 9 of the top 10 players in Louisiana. All but 6 of their guys this year were from the boot. The Tigers went heavy on the defensive line. They needed more linebackers, but had that late defection from Eric Fowler over to Texas. Add this group to 18 returning starters, and you have a recipe for developing a roster and depth that LSU really has not seen in recent years. Meanwhile, over on the bluff, the Southern Jaguars inked a 23-man class for next season. Coach Dawson Odom's getting a serious push from his former offensive coordinator Chad Germany when he left for Jackson State. Germany came back to his old stomping grounds, trying to poach as many local studs as possible. In the end, though, Odom says staying close to home pays off for his team and, of course, others.
I think when you continue to knock on the doors of the high schools in the state of Louisiana, you start finding that you start going back, coaches start building a relationship with you, start trusting you with their players. So, it's just helping us. Now that we're able to get players from Scotland, we're able to get players from Southern Lab, it's just so great, to be able to have them right here in our backyard, come across the tracks, come across the street and play at Southern University. And I think as we continue to be successful and those guys continue to be successful once they get here, I think you're going to see other guys follow in those footsteps.
Still doing the dab, huh? All right, the Jags going pretty even in their roster makeup in this recruiting haul. 12 on offense, 11 on defense, 12 in state, 11 out of state. A little puzzling, though. 5 running backs. It seems high for any class. At 6 o'clock, we brought you part 1 of the area signings. Some were angry when they didn't see their guy or girl. Well, fear not as we continue our local look at high school seniors tonight with Chris Price and his recruiting roundup.
Zachary High School saw their biggest signing day haul in history, led by LSU commit Lindsey Scott, who just committed over the weekend. Terry Sullivan flexing his running muscles at Jackson State, Aaron Celestine at Louisiana College, Doug Coleman heading to Texas Tech, Kelton Collins will take his sash and big frame to TCU, Cameron Carrier will play at Nichols.
I'm taking my hard work and talents to.
It's always a party at Southern Lab. The Kittens are sending a preferred walk-on to LSU, as Kirtland Williams was wearing white today, but will don the purple and gold next season. 7 other players signing: Dion Rainey to Tulane, Chad Smith to Mississippi Valley State, Lewis James will be attending Belhaven, Tanoa Alex at Jackson State, Tevis Abram to New Mexico State, and a pair of Southern Jaguars in Darbion Prophet and Bladrick Veal. From 8 Kittens to 1 Panther, as Ruli Zakai Ward will play at Louisiana Lafayette. 2 more at St. John of Plaquemine. Colin Crockett headed to Louisiana College. Fans' Choice winner Gavin Landry on his way to Northwestern State. At Dutchtown, 6 Griffins flying on to the next level. Jared Sparks will join Purdue University. Coney Durr putting on the Golden Gophers hat and heading up north to Minnesota. Fytel Bolding will attend Northwestern State. Ricky Thomas headed to Blinn College. Cullen Gordon to Louisiana College. And Lloyd Cushenberry was a late addition to LSU. The Tigers just picked him up last weekend. At Christian Life, Brennan Williams signs to play at the College of the Canyons in California. At Glen Oaks, Darren Evans is headed to Nichols, while Derek Garner will run track at Southern University. At Bel Air, Daquan Hicks and Anthony Nelson headed to Jackson State, while Kirkland Bova is headed to Texas A&T, as is Quan Gales. 2 more signings at Parkview Baptist, where Kyan White signed with Louisiana Monroe, and Grant Kirstens will be an Army of One at West Point. We started with the state championship quarterback and end with one at Catholic High, as Ian Bryan will spin it at Southeastern. Oh, but we can't forget about the ladies. Jessica Shelby from U High will play soccer at Nicholls State. At Dutchtown, Samia Taylor will perform gymnastics at Winona State in Minnesota. Allie McCoy playing softball for the Southeastern Lions. Great time for a selfie at Southern Lab, where Taylor Coleman signs to play soccer at Missouri Valley, while Peyton Clark will play volleyball at Tennessee State. The young ladies standing right alongside the guys, everyone celebrating National Signing Day. Chris Price, WBRZ Sports 2.
Congratulations.